So today we're interviewing the vice captain or captain, the court captain of Leviathan. Milo.
Core captain,
So
core captain.
Milo, how would you say your team is right now, like standing as a team in general?
I would say that our team is standing like pretty well. To be honest, we're doing a lot of ball baseball movement. Not baseball movement. We're kind of doing like very shifty movement where we're getting there. At the first start we didn't do very good.
Yeah, the
At
first
a
game, but
certain
you
point
you
because
was playing a very high team in the league right now. They're pretty known and they're pretty decent. San Antonio Sunbirds Edges team. So, but you're not
yeah
too bad for the first game.
yeah.
All right, so
Hmm?
congrats on the win last game. That was a very nice win from y'all. Good to see that.
Thank you.
What was your mind like? What was like your mindset going through the game? Like starting it. Like going into it.
I'm not gonna lie. The mindset of the preparation that was happening, I was kind of like, hey, like, dang, okay, we gotta get this get back. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that this has to be a get back, but like this has to be a throwback that like, hey,
yeah,
like,
like making your stand as a
uh,
team. Like showing out.
right, yeah, we had to kind of like show out there because we had to do a lot of preparations our for our defense and everything
Yeah,
because it was really low. It wasn't that well at the first beginning, but we have to make up for that for the second game. I mean, like I said, Salsori versus like a really really good team, so
yeah,
we have to really stamp on our stuff
yeah,
on this
100%.
game, and yeah,
I see that
yeah,
because San Antonio Sunbirds is one of the more powerhouse teams in the league right now. Same with Canada and whatnot. But I see I
right.
did last game. What would you say your team is based around? I got more defensive, offensive team, or y'all a little bit of both.
To be honest, I would say that we're kind of like on the defensive ish side, but we're really kind of good on the offense. So I would say we're kind of like mid. We're really mid at the moment because
Okay.
we don't know our perks yet. We don't know how some things go, but I can tell you that we're getting there. So we're kind of like we're really good on like mid side. So we're kind of on both,
Okay.
but
Okay.
really wish to work on the more defensive side of everything. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
proposed thing.
that's valid. That's valid. And also, what's your mindset for the team? Like, what are you gonna try to change around for the upcoming game next week?
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to at least get something with get something with kind of like on the offensive side
Okay, so building
because I
more on
feel like
offense.
that. Hmm?
Y'all want to build more on offense then next game.
Yeah. We're gonna try to at least build something more on offense, something like that.
Okay. Okay. And what would you say is a team that's like can hold y'all to your standards? Like a team that like is kind of like the same skill level as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say to be honest, for me, I'm really not looking for based off on skill level. I'm looking on based off on kind of like how much can the team communicate with each other, kind of like based on weapons, because you can have skill, you can have
Yeah.
skill everywhere. Yeah, you can go into somebody's team or you can go inside different teams and be like, hey, I'm super good. I'm super better.
Yeah.
I'm crazy good. I can do this, I can do that. But can you communicate with the team well? Can you hold the standards high when it's a blowout on a team? Either if it's like 11-20, can you
Yeah.
be able to hold your standards and not lose your cool and be like, oh my gosh, we're going to lose or something like that? That's what I'm kind of looking for. I'm kind of looking for, hey, we got this. Hey, what can we do for this? And like not to freak out at the most terrible moments at the time.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So I see that you want your team to have a lot of composure and be good with communication as teamwork. Okay, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty valid. Do you have any last words you want to say for your next game? To the community. Media is going to be seeing this. So what would you like to say about your team to put yourself out there?
I'm I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say this. For first of all, shout out to Tora, shout out to Noko. You know,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
those guys really did. These guys are really loyal to me, man. I appreciate for them for all their help that they're doing. Shout out to my team. Y'all are amazing, man. I love y'all, bro. You know, shout out to the other teams as well, bro. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all are super good, man. Y'all keep trying hard on this, bro. You guys are amazing at skill, the media people, everybody, man. You know, God bless y'all, man. I want to say this to everybody that's listening right now. Make sure you keep your hopes up with God's and everything, man. Jesus Christ is the Savior. He is the Lord, man. I want to make sure to tell y'all that keep Him in your life daily, man. Pray daily. Do this daily. You know, every single time that you wake up, God is always by your side, and everything is a lesson where everything can be a blessing.
That's amazing to hear. That's amazing to hear. And do you have the team motto yet? You know, like a team saying that y'all have?
Wait, one more time. Sorry.
I said, do you have a team motto or a team saying that y'all have right now as a team?
Not gonna lie, we don't, but I am thinking of one. So that's gonna be one, you know, pretty soon.
All right, that's good to hear. Like I said, this is Divine's interviews, and today our guest was Milo, court captain of Leviathan. Tune in next time for the next interview, and I'll let y'all know. I'll see y'all later. God bless everybody.